Make sure the dirt on my shirt doesn't show. All right, it does show. Darn, I got a spot on my shirt. I don't want it to show. How's everybody this night? Tonight, my hair is so fuzzy because it's so rainy here. I'm like, ah. How is it? I hope everybody. Hi, Manny. Hi, Shayla, Kelly, Freaky J, Cherry Blossom. So good to see all of you here. I really appreciate you to the 10th degree or whatever. I was out today and I had a really good day. I always have a really good day because I expect to have a really good day. Hi, Rachel. And so what happened was uh, I went to my favorite store and I had points, so all my stuff was free. And some people made me laugh. And I met an astrologer and we talked for like 25 minutes on the sidewalk, just about nothing and everything. And he said, I thought this was kind of interesting. He said the first 2 days, these 2 days, today and tomorrow, have the ability to create um, crazy situations or catastrophic situations. Okay, not crazy, but to be aware, like flat tires, things like that. So figure that into your plans. Hello. Figure that into your plans. Astrology wise, I am not an astrologist. I have a book. I bought a book, and that's about as far as I've gotten. I buy a lot of books, so I read a lot of books. I use them for motivation, for the podcasts, for the live, for everything. It's been a beautiful day. I got fresh bananas. I got fresh fruit. I really want to make some brownies. My friend gave me fresh flowers. She works with me. It was so beautiful out, and it's that crisp fall energy. Oh, let me tell you what happened. Okay, so sometimes I attract crazy people, or crazy people kind of get in my energy. Okay, so today I was walking to the mailbox, and a man stepped like in front of me. Okay, hi Manny. And when he stepped in front of me, I kind of picked up that his energy was a little, I don't know, closed off or something, which is fine. It didn't bother me. But then the mailman was in our little cubicle and he said, I can't let you in right now because I'm doing mail. And this guy in front of me was like, well, I choose not to recognize that. He said, I'm not going to recognize that. And then the mail guy was like, well, I don't care if you recognize it or not. And at this point, the guy's just pushing his way in. And I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go home. I'll check my mail later. But it made me realize there's a huge degree of anger and bitterness and animosity in the world. So, how do we counteract all that? With love. Yeah, like Debbie Cox, you had an emotional day. Somebody else had an emotional day. I've had people have emotional days all day today. And I'm not trying to put it out there, but like the lady that helps me, she had a flat tire before she got here. And then she bought me flowers later. She's so sweet. And then it's just been, now I'm lucky because I honestly just, I'm oblivious. I choose to like ignore most of the things that go on in the world. I know it makes me a bad person. It may make me a bad person, but it makes me a happy person. Okay. I have enough friends that if the world falls down, somebody will call me. We put ourselves back together again. Absolutely. We certainly do. That's how we get through. We push on through to the other side, right? I just heard that song, Break On Through to the Other Side. So it's a beautiful night in Colorado. It is so lovely and so fall like. I mean, the trees aren't fall like. Well, Guanella Pass is. I saw Guanella Pass, about a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years. I don't know anymore. And it was beautiful in the fall. I do remember when we got to the top of the mountain, though, it was very, very cold. And I was on a motorcycle, so I was very cold. I was very happy to come down off the mountain. Okay, so fall is a great time to get rid of clutter, to clear out those things. Yes, definitely sending you love and peace. And for anybody else that's struggling with things right now, there's a lot of stuff in the world going on. I have to say, though, a friend of mine today, they let me, I've never done this. You could be on my list today, Andrew. I've never done this, but somebody, my friend said, you can pick a trinket from my box. And I was like, okay, why? And she was like, to take. And I was like, oh. So at first I picked a little frog and I was like, no, I don't really feel like a little frog. So I reached back in and I picked up this key. And for some reason, this key makes me happy. It feels like it's the key to newness or something. I don't know. I just like it. And sometimes the best things in our life come from those small pleasures. A warm cup of cocoa, things like that. Wrapping your hands around the mug, feeling the warmth of it, being cuddled up. I made my shorts today under a blanket. It was good though. It was fun. Life is meant to be fun. You're meant to enjoy the journey. God is always there, Debbie Cox. Andrea Smiley, do not be doubting yourself. You're on the right path. It's natural to feel some insecurity. It is a fuzzy socks day, and I did not put any fuzzy socks on my feet. I'm kind of bummed about that. I don't know. We'll see. I agree with that. I like that statement, Shayla Kelly. It is because I'm going to tell you what. The more you connect with the divine, and the more you connect with the divine, the more peace you feel because you give more and more away. My hair has become so rough. I'm gonna cut. I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, you give more. Total. Okay, a lot of action in the chat. My apologies. And I'm already trying to gear up and tap in here, and I feel like it's going to be one of those nights. So, but the planet is kind of crazy right now. There's a lot of things going on, politically, in the world, in the weather, in the universe, light versus dark. Oh Lord, it'll be okay. Cut it. Okay, no, Manny, you didn't ruin your hair. Here's a message. Okay, you didn't ruin your hair. What you have to do, Manny, is just take it back down to the minimum. You're not ruining your hair. You're reinventing yourself. You're going back to where you're supposed to be, Manny. Okay, coming back to a place of self, realizing things that you like again, actually caring about your hair. Think about it, Manny. It's a reinvention. God's protection. The rejection was God's protection. Now it's a reinvention. And you have freedom, freedom to be what you want to be, freedom to play your music, freedom to read the book you want, freedom to go to bed when you want, freedom. And freedom is a good thing, okay? So don't think of anything as going into a bad space. Think of it as a learning experience and a chance to come to grips with what you truly are. Reinventing yourself to me is more about bringing in your most authentic self, your real self, the self that does not care what the rest of the world thinks. You know, that is so true. I totally believe that, Shayla Kelly. Hi, Sky. Hi. Hi, Freaky J. Manny, let's see. Yes, I look like Looney Tunes. Oh, thank you, Manny. But here's the thing: it's you reinventing yourself. You actually not necessarily reinventing, but coming back to a place of connecting with who you were. Oftentimes, when we're in bad relationships, we forget who we are. We give so much of ourselves away. Sometimes I think it's because we want to be loved so bad that we're willing to change every facet of our personality to just have someone love us. And what happens when you do that? You lose yourself because you're running around and you're trying to figure it out and you're trying to make somebody else happy. And that's great. You should do that. You should definitely try to make others happy and always act in love. But the other thing you have to remember is you have to return to self. You have to remember not to lose yourself or give all your power away. Because when you do that, you just get more and more depleted because you don't stop giving. You just keep giving because you're good natured and you think, I'll make it right. I can fix it. But sometimes you can't fix it. Sometimes it is not fixable. And sometimes when you lose yourself, there's always a need to return to self, honestly. There always is. But sometimes we're in the midst of it. We can't see that we're losing ourselves. We're like the frog in the pot. We don't know we're being boiled until the water gets real hot. And then we're like, whoa, it's time to hop out, right? So, but here's the thing. It's a new day. It's a new life. It's a new celebration. That's true. And a lot of times, I totally agree with that, Shayla Kelly. A lot of times we're so lost in the situation, we cannot see it. New season, beautiful new season, yes. Yeah, but that's the thing now, though, that you got to remember. I'm going to light some Palo Santo while we're talking. You have to remember that this is such an important part. That does not define you. Yeah, you made a mistake. You learned a hard lesson. Because trust me, I feel like for most of us, when it takes you to dark night of the soul, it's a hard lesson. Okay, like a real hard lesson. But the thing about it is yeah, you made a mistake. Hopefully, you learned something, and then you move on, and you forgive yourself, and you forgive the others involved in it. Okay, because that's the best way to handle it, really. uh, EMB, you're looking at the beer. Manny, I'm sorry, you're looking at the deer the wrong way. The deer is protection. Okay, it's reminding you to be gentle to yourself. We'll talk about various classes at the right time. Okay, think about that. You see the deno, it's like forgiveness. Be kind to yourself, EMB. That's what it feels like. Also, just letting you know that it's going to be okay. Deers are loving, sweet little animals, unless you're a hunter. Anyway, we're skipping that part. We're not even going there. So it's a beautiful night. I've been making a little bit of a list. Let's see. That is, Shayla Kelly, that's so true because we do. We try so hard to get back to this place of center. And it's really more about releasing and letting everything go and then coming back to center. So it's funny. I was, Lord, protect my home. I rebuke anything in negative. Amen. Okay, sorry. I've been feeling this like a malevolent or not so nice entity around me. And at first I thought it was my imagination. And I was sitting in my chair in the living room and all of a sudden I heard something fall. And I went, okay, confirmation. So I felt it again. And so I just stopped to pray right then and there and kill two birds with one stone, pray for tarot, pray for peace and protection, always. We are very much going, our society as a whole is going into love and acceptance and kindness and peace. The problem is we also have darkness going on in the background, trying to take away freedom of speech, things like that. And then not getting political at all, but that just should not have ever been on the table. Um, but here's the thing, we're light, and dark is going to attack us or jump on us and things like that. Like, I've been dreaming like crazy. I'm still trying to figure out some things. But I've learned the difference between dreaming and astro travel. Now I just got to figure out how to control it. I do believe that. I totally believe that. And that's your choice. Yes, you can operate in love, but it doesn't mean you have to expose yourself to that toxic negativity. It's like sitting in your living room and turning on the TV. Do you want to watch something about living a more enlightened life, or do you want to watch something about the prison gang and all of their bad deeds? It's, we choose our environment, we choose our reality by our thoughts. Thoughts are things, they're real things, okay? I feel so old. I think it's because my hair is getting grayer and grayer. Okay, look, Debbie Cox. Yes, believe in yourself, believe in your worth, set some boundaries. You will be okay. I sincerely feel that. I also feel like you're very overtired. Get some rest. Check back in with us tomorrow. All right. Hi, Natalie. How's it going? Yeah, a lot of, it's everything is, I'm not sure what you're saying is beautiful, but um I love little Shayla Kelly's prayer. So sweet. I am well. My hair. Oh, my hair. Are you kidding? I feel like one of those little angels they hang on the tree at Christmas. The kind with the real fuzzy hair. It's so true. I have not had to separate myself because unfortunately most of my family have passed away. Thanks, Natalie. Crack me up, Freaky J. Most of my family have passed away, and uh, but it's soft. But anyway, most of my family have passed away, and but if they had not, I probably would have set some boundaries. I had set boundaries when they were still here. It's important to have boundaries. Just because you're born into a family does not mean that that's where you're supposed to stay. There are toxic families, there are toxic situations, toxic relationships. And I believe, because I was in a very toxic relationship. Hi, Cherry Blossom. Thank you. I believe, because I was in, when I say toxic, I mean like throwing your stuff out the second floor window, shoving you back in a recliner dangerously close to the top of the steps, pushing boundaries, taking doors off rooms, stuff like that. And I was in a very abusive situation. I could not see it. I did not see a way out, but somebody did. My higher power did. And so those were the little things, And but the thing is, love makes us do stupid things sometimes. And if we're in a situation and somebody is trying to treat us with trauma to get results, a lot of times we can't see it. They wear a very big mask. Okay. It's like Halloween. Surprise. Wait a minute. No, no, you're not my husband. I thought I brought my husband home. That one might be good. Oh, that's okay. Because you know what? the thing about all that is if I hadn't went through all of that stuff, mm, sorry if I slurped or whatever, as Captain Reed says, if I had not gone through all of that stuff, I would not be here today on this YouTube channel helping others get out of those types of situations or see clarity in an abusive situation. And the only way I can do that is because I've been there, you know, and I know that you can survive it. I survived it. And I'm, in Denver, in downtown Denver, of all places. And heartbroken. I was heartbroken, but God is good. God replaced everything that was taken and then some. And look at the blessings I have now. I get to come online every day and talk to some beautiful people and help them get some clarity in their life, complain about my hair, just joking, and talk about lots of food and stuff. So, yes, I'm highly blessed. Um, it's a beautiful life, and that's what I want for all of you guys, to live in that higher vibration and to enjoy and wake up thinking every day is a gift. Today's been a great day. I regret, what I really regret is that I've had a large portion of my life, and through my own choices, thank you, Natalie, through my own choices about circumstances and stuff, it took me a minute to learn. It took me a minute to learn myself. It took me a minute to set boundaries. It took me a minute to even figure out who I was. And until we figure out who we are, until we love ourselves, until we learn how to set some boundaries, things like that, yeah, it takes a minute. And it's not a perfect world. And everybody's learning their own different lesson, you know? And that is so true. I saw a program today on blessings, on gratitude. I'm always watching something. Okay, so, oh, I did see something. Oh, thank you, Sky. I saw something. This was kind of interesting. I'm always watching some kind of educational show. Hello, Willie Davis. Let's see what we can do. So this guy was talking. Hi, Lisa M. This guy was talking. He did not believe in God. Okay, it was like some kind of scientist or something. I'm always listening to strange stories. Okay, so he was setting out to disprove the existence of God. Okay, or God making a difference in your life. So they did this study. This also had to do with altering time. They did this study on two different groups of people, and I think they were treated for cancer or something, and how they responded. Okay, now this doctor took one of the groups of people and prayed for them. Okay, prayed for their positive outcome. Now, this man did not even believe in God. Okay, but he prayed for them, and he kept very careful, meticulous notes. Okay, so then what happens? Here's a couple of the kickers that I found interesting about the story. He prayed for them after the fact. 6 years after the study, he prayed for one group of the people. Then he went back and researched the people he prayed for and the people he did not pray for. And the people that he prayed for were doing tremendously better than the ones he had not prayed for. So here was the thing. It was like he altered time in the future by praying about the past, which that's like, whoa, too much to wrap around my head. But the other thing to take out of this is prayer works. Whenever, wherever, however, prayer works. If that makes any sense whatsoever, prayer works, and it's divine, and it's in divine timing. And when we simply release all of the burdens and stress that we are carrying around, the easier life gets. I've had some beautiful days lately, And when I haven't had a beautiful day, I make myself get up and move on and move and do stuff because I'm not going to sit and be sad. I'm not going to waste 1 minute of this beautiful life. And I hope you don't either. Okay. I'm off my soapbox now. Maybe. Okay. So I've been sort of making a list. It is. I love it. And gratitude also is very huge. Gratitude has immense healing properties. Immense healing properties. So I've been making a list. I have one, two, three, four. I have like 7 people. I made it to Andrea Stanley. And I think I need to add Sky High and Willie Davis and Lisa M. I think Sky High. Bear with me, guys. Willie Davis, Lisa M. And for my Cherry Blossom, actually, you're the first person on the list. So I think you're going to be okay. I have already prayed. I'm going to light Palo Santo one more time before we get started. And I'll start with Cherry Blossom. The next person's Freaky Freaky J, and then Shayla Kelly. Okay. It's a beautiful night. Hey, K-Rain girl. How you doing? All right, let's get started. Let me light this Palo Santo one more time. I always feel like at the beginning of the fall season, it's like it feels like a hole in the earth opens or something and allows. I don't know. It's just the weirdest feeling, like a transition into fall. I know it's kind of crazy to think of it that way, but this is the way I think of it. Especially when it's a day where uh, the breeze is blowing and it's chilly. You're trying hard to feel okay. Well, let's see what we can do to fix that. I don't really know how we're going to do this, if it's going to be a list or random. I'm just going to go with it. Okay. K-Run girl, it's time to kick yourself in the behind. You will be okay. You have no option to be okay. Be okay, girl. Get your power back. Wash your face, put your big girl panties on, take your power back. Do not let outside circumstances bring you down. It is unnecessary and not right. Come back to center. You need to come back to center, K-Run girl, and you will be okay. Remember, you are connected, protected, and directed by the divine. You hear me? Connected, protected, and directed by the divine. That's what I have for you, K-Run girl. Take that and practice gratitude. It's going to help raise your vibration, and you need it. No time to feel sorry for yourself. Not right now. Too many things going on, okay? All right. That was K-Run girl. I will try to... I think I'm just going random here. Yes, I really like that. Natasha, I'm reading your question. Hold on, Freaky J. I'll address that in a minute. Natasha, when I'm reading your question, it feels like there's an air of excitement about this offer. It feels like it would be something that you would enjoy. That it feels like there's positive energy around it, but it feels like that you have a little bit of fear around it. Don't doubt yourself or your abilities. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you. Shay. Oh, all right. Okay. For those of you, Freaky J, I asked him about Iris. Iris is a wonderful person. I love her dearly, but she's decided to step down from moderation at this time. She's got a lot going on. We're still friends. There's nothing wrong. I will pray for you in just 1 second, Karen girl. I absolutely will. And so oh, don't expect anything. Just go with the flow. You're gonna be led, Natasha. You will be led. Um, but and here's a sign, Natasha. If it flows freely, it's a sign. Uh, okay. Sorry, my face is itching. Okay, let me talk to. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. K-Run girl, let me pray for you right here, right now. Father, allow this shifts of negativity or non-clarity to fall away from K-Run girl, to just simply allow her energy to come back into alignment, to give her the stamina and the strength that she needs, Lord, the energy and the potential to see what can be. Give her heart like gladness again, Lord, and just bring her back to a place of peace. I ask this in your name. I ask for her peace and protection, divine might and love, and I ask you just be with her, Father. Just be with her and allow her light to glow. Thank you, Father. Amen. All right, K-Run girl. Okay, I feel like this is going to sound weird. It feels like your heart space energy opened a little bit. You know, like being the, don't laugh, but like the Grinch. And his heart opened just a little bit. Sorry. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. uh, I don't know, Aaron. That's a big one. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yes, big girl britches, definitely. Where your son put your chain, I don't think it. It feels like it's under a bed, under the top edge of a bed. Look under a bed. You felt it because what I did towards the end, and I don't usually do this, Karen girl, is I pictured a very soft pink light around your heart. You know, just kind of like love. Okay, you're so welcome. Whoa, oh, that gives me chills. Okay, yeah, it does. Look under the edge of a bed. Also, don't laugh, a little boy jean pocket. I see a little pair of jeans. Is he a young kid? It's a boy's pair of pants, a pocket. I don't know why, but this is just what I see. It's strange. I hope it helps. Let me know. I'll be curious. I always like the question ones. Perfect. Okay. Yes, I miss her too. She's a very good person. I love Iris. I will always love Iris. But she has our time zones are very different too. So, all right. Chris Bush. A new subscriber. Well, welcome. Let's see what. Do you have a question? I feel like you have a question, Chris. Ask your question. Interesting. I don't know why I feel that way. I'm kind of waiting. I'm mostly channeling tonight, Aaron, and I'll be honest, it just kind of it comes in the way it comes in. I don't really have a lot of control. Uh, oh, thank you, Taylor Kelly. Okay. All right, Aaron. I'll tell you what the first thing I heard was. So much damage, so much grief and pain, and it. I'll be honest. I'm not sure uh, by the magnitude of what I'm feeling right now. Um, uh, I'm not sure that you can come back from it. I'm not sure that either one of you can come back from it. Uh, so I pray for you and I pray for your relationship. I think that it feels like that you realize some things and they realize some things, but I'm not sure it's enough. It would call for a very serious conversation. and it does not feel like one of the energies is ready. Okay, I hope it helps. I'm really sorry. All right. Bear with me. We're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Andrea Stanley, do not doubt yourself. Okay. Where's my cellulite? Okay. Do not doubt yourself, Andrea, because God is good. He puts you in the fire. He will protect you. He will protect that baby. Um, why are you getting in your head would be the question. Basically, the statement is get out of your head. Don't worry or stress. Come hell or high water, you're going to be okay. I don't know why, but I believe it. Andrea Stanley, that's for you. Debbie Cox, you had a lot of things happen today, but you have a lot of things in life happen. I feel like you're somebody that can, like, oh my goodness, what is it? Like, okay, so let's say you walk in the door of an office or something, and this is just, it's something that's flashing in my mind. And all of a sudden, like 4 or 5 people are going at you. Yes, God is fabulous. All 4 or 5 people are going at you with all different things, and you're just taking them, and you're just so calm and peaceful. And you walk into your beautiful office, and you shut the door, and you hold the files, and you just slide down the door. But the thing is, what I feel about you is you don't show your stress. And part of that is can be quite difficult for you because you hold all of this pin up energy. Okay. But it's not always your pin up energy. Not a problem, Freaky J. Sometimes it's others' pin up energy that you pick up on, and it brings in a heaviness for you. And so you're going to have to start setting some boundaries. Okay. And people don't get to just dump on you. All right. That's an important message. That's for Debbie Cox. Okay. Let's see. Rachel, you're working really hard. You've made a lot of great progress. Keep pushing forward. Results will start to come in. You will start to see things come into Rachel, but you just got to have a little more faith and just hang on a little bit longer. Everything's in the works. You just don't see it. That is what I have for Rachel. All right. Manny, hit the ground running. It's time to figure out who you are again, to like come back, a return to self, a return to love, a return to center, a return to being with your children, a return to connecting with the Most High and the divine, and a return to having faith that things are going to go the way they're supposed to go. There's no time for guilt. There's no time for sadness. This is a time for a new life, a new day, new love, new life, new day. It's beautiful energy. You have to work though, and it's going to be good, Manny. Just hang on to it. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Whew. Have a great evening, Aaron. If I don't see you again. Thank you, Rachel. Hi, Chris Bosch. I will. Hi, Freaky. I know Freaky J went on a little break. Bear with me. Okay, that was Manny. Shayla Kelly, I feel like your energy is returning, your spark is returning. You set some boundaries, internal boundaries, and I think you feel better about things. Also, you're working on not hanging on to so many things in the world. Uh, I like that for you, Shayla Kelly. You are a true trooper. Cherry Blossom, have I read for you? For some reason, I keep coming back to your name. Willie Davis. I can see clearly now. The sky, the rain is gone. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. The rain left your wife, left your life. The rain left your life. Thank you, because when I get like this, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. It's me and not me. Okay, so the rain left your what life. Why do I want to say the rain left your wife? Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I don't. I was telling somebody today in our members group. She booked a reading with me, and I remember the reading went well. But can I tell you anything that happened? What we talked about, unless like if that person were to bring something back up, uh, I would probably remember it. But in general, I just don't. Willie Davis, start looking forward to some new opportunities. Start feeling alive again. Put some punch in your step, okay? Step up your game, Willie Davis. It's going to help your life get better. Come on. Okay. Oh, it is kind of good. As a matter of fact, that person brought that up. One, it gives you a sense of, I hope it gives you a sense. I do take little miniature breaks here, guys, because it helps me like, whew, whiswa. It gives you a sense of, I hope it would give you a sense of privacy and peace. Because I truly, half an hour after you're reading, uh, there's no number, Chris. We're just going. Whatever comes through comes through. Sometimes I freestyle it. Okay, so the thing about it is shouldn't have listened to the question. Sorry, bear with me. Somebody's battery's running low. They're depleted. They need some rest. Who is that? Who's the battery running low person? Is it Sky High? I don't know. Somebody needs rest, though. It may be you, Sky High. Willie Davis, yes, I would think of you, and every time I think of you, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So you got a lot of clarity. You moved on. You really have a much better quality of life. Um, freedom, freedom, freedom. Okay. Lisa M., read Ecclesiastics. There's a time and a place for everything. Okay. That it's important for you to read Ecclesiastics. This would be regarding the relationship with your mother. Okay. There is also a need to protect yourself. Okay. And I know you're in the fire, but he will pull you out of the fire. Trust me. I know. I've been there. All right. Sky High. Let's see. What else? Uh, what did I say? Oh, Ecclesiastics. Read what? It's the book in the Bible, and it's called Ecclesiastic. Okay. That's probably what you need to do. Yeah, protect yourself both energetically and physically. Uh, it's Ecclesiastics is about a time for everything in life. There's a time and a season for everything, and it's kind of saying, without getting too detailed, that there's a time for you to like kind of be in your own place, have your own space in the world, make your own way. And I honestly feel like that God is doing that for you. But there's going to be a point where you're going to have to exercise some discernment that's necessary for the protection for you and your life. Chris Bosch, is that an elephant or a monkey or what? Chris, I don't know. Let's see what we have for Chris. Chris. Mm. Uh, I Lisa M. I don't know the temperament, but I don't. Do I think that she's already harmed you, child? Okay, she's already harmed you by the abuse. Abuse, mental, verbal abuse is a real thing, and we've had some conversations. So yes, you've been affected. Okay. Do I know if she would hurt you? I'd like to think not. but also there is discernment that's necessary and protection. Not telling you this to scare you, but telling you this to protect you. Chris Bosch, what are you asking me about after graduation? You've planned your whole frickin' life. You go from one place to the next. This is for Chris Bosch. One place to the next, Chris. You planned your whole life out. You're very analytical. You see it before it even happens. Okay, you got a brain like a freight train. Wow, that was okay. That's weird. It's always like going. So, uh, uh, I, that's what I got for you, Chris Bosch. Sometimes God has a funny sense of humor. Yes, you're going to start your master's studies, but yes, quit doubting yourself. You don't even need to at this point. Okay, that's what I have for you, Chris Bosch. Sorry, sometimes the messages are a little saucy. Okay, Lisa, I'm only telling you for your protection. I truly love you as a person. Okay, let me see who else. Hello, Alicia. How are you tonight? Um, Lisa M. Karen. Okay, Freaky J. I heard slay all day. Are you working too hard or something? Are you forgetting to have some fun in your life, Freaky J? Bring the joy back in. Bring the music in. Bring the music in, Freaky J. Lighten up. Lighten it up. Lighten your load up. Do something fun. You'll feel better for it. That's a message for you, Freaky J. You've been doing so good. Slay the day. Yes. Yes, that's what I heard. Okay. But there's such a thing as too much work. You're so welcome. Well, that was a tall and powerful message there. Oh my goodness. Bear with me. I'm thirsty. Um, Lisa M., you've heard of this phrase before, hurt people, hurt people. When people are hurt, sometimes in anger, or if they have mental issues or any other thing that you, because you just never know what's going on with somebody in life. Yeah, you can get hurt. You can be collateral damage. And I don't want you to be collateral damage. Okay. If somebody disrespects you enough verbally and makes your life miserable, do not think that they will not hesitate to do it physically also. I know firsthand. I know. So you're being protected and directed at this time in your life. God is fixing to open some doors for you. Got to have some faith. You got a friend. I just heard that song. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And you've got me on speed dial, woman, okay? We're clearly beyond the business relationship, okay? We're friends. You need a friend sometimes, okay? All right. Now, let's go back to the reading. Alicia, did I read for you yet? I don't know if I read for you yet, Alicia. Hmm. Oh, Shayla Kelly, are you feeling better? Also, pray, Lisa. Pray. Ask God for the peace that surpasses all understanding. He will give it to you. Okay. Of course. Of course. It's my mission and purpose. I try not to tell God no, okay? It doesn't work well for me. Strange things happen when I do that. You're welcome. So, it's like walk on the water. No, you know, yes, please do. And Ecclesiastics basically says there's a time and a place for everything. And this is the time right here, right now, that you're making a shift, but it's a shift into a better space. Go get some rest, Lisa. Thank you for your assistance tonight. You're beautiful. Believe in yourself. Look forward to Friday. We'll make it happen. All right. Let's see. Whew. It's some high energy tonight. Oh man, my hair is wild. Okay, so life is good, right? You darn sure do. Frequently. Oh, look, my nails are violet tonight. Isn't that cool? My color changing nail polish that my daughter paints so beautifully for me. Uh, if I have missed you and you're in the chat and I have not talked to you or about you in a source message sort of way, read, post something in the bottom of the comments, please. And I mean, Iris, she choose to come back to moderating, of course, would always be welcome. I love Iris. I respect her as a person. However, we all have lives, and I work a lot of hours, and most of my hours are at night. I tend to sleep in the morning first thing. So if you book a read for me, like if you booked a private read with me this evening, I might look at the information and I would start thinking about making an appointment in my mind to channel with Archangel Michael. Because I try to do that for all of my clients. The messages are not from me, they are from Archangel Michael. I literally write them down. Whatever I hear is what I write. Some of you in the chat have had this before, so you're familiar with it. It's beautiful. I take a picture and send it to you afterwards, unless your name is Jen F. And I keep reminding myself I need your number to send it to you. So, Jen F, if you're out there and thinking about it, send me your number so I can do that. Okay. It's only 9:36 at night. Oh my goodness. How crazy is that? It feels so much later. Yes, and he's one of the few that I actually see. And having seen the one angel one time at the door of my bathroom, uh that was so amazing. Hi Silver Star, sure. It does seem a lot later, but I really think it's to do with the seasons. And it's like when you're going into fall kind of gets quiet, you know. Silver Star, it feels like there's a lot on your mind. You overthink a lot, don't you? Why am I being directed to cards for you, Silver Star? Let's see what we have for Silver Star messages. Whoa. You're worried about some sort of deception in your environment. Interesting. Clarity on the deception. Oh, that was fast. You're having patience. You're sitting back and you're watching. You'll figure it out. That's the message I'm hearing for you. Anything else for Silver Star? You have an immense amount of gratitude for the life you have. You're trying to like set everything in order and make things happen. It does. Yes, I love Colorado. I love it. And I like the cozy feeling right now. Like after my work, I'll probably plug in my electric blankets. Okay, so back to where I was, Silver Star. So um, you're working on gratitude and you're making some things right in your life. Maybe this is you with the deception. Maybe you were deceptive and then you persevered and you came out of that frame of mindset. And now you're coming into this set of gratitude and making things right in your life. Interesting. I'm not sure anything else for Silver Star. Yes, you have an exciting message coming in about something that's going to feel good with some potential coming in. That's what I have for you, Silver Star. Also, if you're new in the chat, welcome. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the divine, the most high. I just started doing this full time. Your daughter is in the military. Okay. I'm not sure what I just said to you, honestly, because I feel like I was channeling everything. So I hope it helps. Forgive me, I get that way sometimes. Um, So anyway, thank you guys so much for your support. I recently started doing this full time, and I'm super, super thankful for all the support I received. I'm very, very lucky. And I'm not working a second job anymore. When I was, it was like totally sucking all of the life out of me between the two jobs. And God was like, no, one job. That's all you get. And it's mine. You work for me. So here I am. And by the grace of God, I've managed to survive it. I am going to talk to you tonight. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Sylvester, about something that's a little important to me. There's somebody in our collective. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to bring their names up or anything else, but they need a little help right now. And I'm new at this YouTube thing, and I'm not asking for me. I have enough money to pay my bills, like just enough right now, but that's okay